morning. Tap in. I didn't expect Kansas City to get beat like they did. So I bet all overs. If I knew that it was the case, I would have bet unders, but I just didn't expect that from Kansas City. I should have bet unders anyway. Football. From overall experience, I think the Super Bowl was great. The halftime show, I was rooting for the Eagles, so I'm glad they won. I'm glad Jalen Hurts got him a ring. Saquon Barkley, AJ Brown from Mississippi, put a post up about AJ Brown. So it's a good experience. My only regret is the fact that I didn't go to New Orleans and experience it firsthand, with it being our neighbors, Mississippi neighbors, Louisiana. So outside of not being there, I enjoy watching it. What do you think about the Super Bowl? Y'all thoughts? We start a poll. Just start a poll. So let me know. If you enjoy the Super Bowl experience, from the halftime show to the game, I mean, a lot of people are disappointed. I think a lot of people tuned out probably even before halftime. I mean, 24 17-0 first quarter, 24-0 about a half. I see a lot of people say they didn't enjoy the halftime show, which I thought it was very creative. Very, it was more than just somebody on stage jumping around. It was very thoughtful, very. So, what y'all think? Please like the video, share it, put your thoughts in the comments. Your thoughts on the halftime show. A lot of conservatives didn't like the halftime show. Uh, I thought it was very powerful, very artistic, very thought provoking, very cultured. I mean, it was like a Kendrick show. So if you're not a fan of Kendrick, I don't think you'll like it. If you're a fan of Kendrick and you knew the words to all the songs, but if you never heard of him or don't know, not familiar with his music, I mean, you're probably looking for something more lighthearted, something more sing along, you know. But he basically put on a rap show for rap fans, and he sent a powerful message that went over a lot of people's head. And that's fine because you can't save everybody. And it's not about saving, it's like bringing awareness and fighting back. So, yeah, I'm guaranteed it's going to be a big discussion. It's going to be a big quote unquote woke media, woke Super Bowl, woke DEI Super Bowl. But see, the thing is, the culture, the people up top, they understood the message and they get it, but they got this. It's the people on the ground that's not focused, and you got to keep them distracted. If we continue to keep the people distracted, then they can't join together and come up with something. Politicians know that if we stand together, then the people will win. Like the people would demand certain actions and won't put up with none of the mess that they're giving us right now. But if we divide it, if we just stay bickering and fighting, bickering and fighting, bickering and fighting, we ain't focused and we can't organize because we're weaker because we're not united. So you got a country divided. You got the Republicans, you got the Democrats, and you got the moderates, then you got the don't care. I think that number of don't care is getting even larger. So the people that's fighting, the number is so small, you know, it's not enough. They're not organized enough. They're not coming together. So it's easy to fight. It's easy to ignore. So we're gonna have to start getting together and realizing that we got more in common than we got against each other. Like it may be one or two things that we truly strong disagree on, but it's like hundreds of things that we agree on. We all want to live a good life, quality life, healthy life. We all want to be able to pay our bills and feed our family. You know, we all, want what's best for ourselves, our family, and for others. You know, but we may agree on a couple of policies here and there, but for the most part, we all, the basic core. We want the core. I, this started when Obama got elected. You know, they sat back, they formed, they organized, and put Donald Trump in, and you know, up buying one, but then he came back. So, but yeah, I'm glad. I was rooting for the Eagles. I like Jalen Hurts, just a real stand-up guy. Saquon Barkley, stand-up guy. I mean, they asked Jalen Hurts how you feel about Trump attending the Super Bowl. He said, man, he welcome to do whatever he want to do. I mean, it's just, you know, you're a man like I am. You want to come, that's fine. You know, and you don't, as a sitting president, you don't pick sides. Like you don't root for a team or pick Kansas City or pick whoever. You know, who do you pick? You pick Kansas City, but Eagles won, so now the Eagles got to come to the White House knowing that you really picked them to win. But that's wild though that the Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles, a blue city, a Democratic city, got to come to the White House. I'm wondering how that's gonna be. I mean, I'm still coming. They try to leave politics out of this whole thing and just come, take the picture, whoop, whoop the whoop, about my business, not Falcons. So we'll take it. I'll take it. And I appreciate y'all. Sorry about the interruption. Yeah, y'all tap in, like the video. We got some more to talk about. What y'all think about Kendrick Lamar performance? Should he have not done it Super Bowl? I mean, you know the core audience. You know, should he have did some lighthearted fun, or do you think it was appropriate? Do you think it was the right thing to do, given the time we in? What do you think? I enjoy all of the, like I was telling the ladies, I enjoy all of the Super Bowl. I wanted a more competitive game. I wanted the Eagles to win, but I did prefer to have a more competitive game than what it was. I mean, I betted on the game, but and I needed some guys to put up some stats. But outside of this, I mean, I think it was fitting. It was time. It's time for something different. You know, it's been things kind of been going one way for a while. It just kind of like it just feels good. We got a good Kendrick Lamar performance. You sent a good message out to not just the African Americans and minorities, but to everybody. Like, I mean, they trying to deport people and they trying to take away all these different programs to help people. I mean, you know, like we know why you're doing it. We know because we get too united and they got to tear us back down. See, we get programs. You got some people that want to actually help us. And you got people that don't want to help us. Like you want people, some people that just but they understand what America is. So, and you know, if you want power, you want money, you want power. And in politics, you need to get the money and the power. You got to get the votes. So you take majority of America is white, and you know it's the history of America, and they've been taught and there's been policy saying that African American is 2/3 of a man, of a person. They're not even a person. They're not even considered a person. So when you teach those ideologies to set individuals and set individuals, you know, spread the messages and tend to teach their individual that they're a superior race. So you grow up thinking that, and you know you send all kind of symbolisms, and you got a picture of a white God in your church and at your house, and you got your rebel flag, and you say this is heritage, this is history, but you don't explain the side of the history that about the reasons you went to war. You wanted to keep the slaves, and it could have been more. It could have been more state rights involved. It could have been the North trying to get them to pay taxes and get some of their wealth and whoop, whoop. But the core of it was to maintain power and get all this free labor. I mean, we know both sides of the coin play dirty. We know Democrats and Republicans play dirty. Democrats was the originators and supporters of the Ku Klux Klan, and then they switched over from supporting the Democrats around the time that um, Ronald Reagan came along. They switched to Republican. Or was it Nixon? It was one of those. But but yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, we just need to keep up, keep up the good fight. just want to encourage everybody to keep up the good fight. I mean, just be a better, keep up the good fight to me by just being a better person, individual person. Treat people right, no matter what race, you know, or what their beliefs. Just treat everybody right. That's how you become a better. That's how we become better people in America. Just start treating people right. Just get all that hatred out your heart. I mean, just say individual is whatever they believe in or what they, you know, honor or beliefs or whatever. Just respect it. But Super Bowl experience was great. Do you realize the Super Bowl was a ritual including the hatch? Could you explain was a ritual? What do you mean by that, Natasha? The line had Kansas City winning, so if you bet money for Kansas City to win, you lost. For Eagles to win, you didn't win big because the line was only by 1 point. But they anticipated Kansas City winning. But, I loved it. I just wish I would have went to New Orleans. It's my only regret. I should have got on top of it when they announced that it was going to be in New Orleans. I should have got on top of that and got a room. Probably going to be still expensive, but I think the 2026 Super Bowl is going to be in California. It's not going to be the same experience because New Orleans is just like two streets, 2 or 3 streets, and I'm sure you're gonna run into any and everybody walking in and out the hotel room, to the lobbies, to the street, to restaurants, just the whole experience. Like it'd have been great for a content creator. I didn't want to just drive down and didn't have nowhere to stay. I wanted to get out on feet. You know, so I really, really regret not going. It's probably gonna be the safest that New Orleans was gonna be. Period. And even Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras probably gonna have security, but it's not gonna be as safe as what Super Bowl was. I never been to Mardi Gras. I may end up going. I look into going. Have anybody ever been to the Mardi Gras? Okay, Natasha. I look forward to it. Yeah, I, yeah, I enjoyed it. But, but my team is the Ravens, and I'm gonna be a Ravens fan as long as they got Lamar and Henry. So it's that. As long as we can continue to do our thing on offense and get the defense together, we're probably gonna need a couple more receivers, and our defense get stronger. I think the Ravens can get it next year. I feel like Philadelphia stole some of the Ravens plays. I ain't see Jalen Hurt running like that during the season. It may have didn't have to. Barkley was cutting up, but I didn't know Jalen can run like that. I mean, yeah, I didn't know he can run like that. He didn't run like that in Alabama. He probably just didn't have to. But he kind of always been a game manager, which game manager is a skill also. But I didn't know he could run like that. I mean, he wasn't running fast. I think that they was spying on Barkley so much and figured they'll give up Jalen. Took advantage of it. Did pretty good. I don't know what was up with Patrick Mahomes. Like he was just off. I had a bad day or something. Someone right. Someone was off. Very uncharacteristic. They should have ran. Kansas City should have ran the ball more. Even when they got down, they should have just ran. The only thing that they stayed in their pass defense the whole game, pretty much. Even with, and so you sit in your pass defense, and you ain't gonna get much off. Should have just tried to run more. But, it's hard to run the ball when you're down 17 points, 24 points. The clock running. But they need to invest in just an outstanding running back. Kansas City needs to invest in just a really good running back. I think they're somebody that can take them there, just in running, like a Henry, uh, Saquon type ish. Needs to get them a really good running back, power back. Yep. Yep, I loved it all. Loved the halftime show. Loved the game. Just wish I was there. Let's see what our poll looking like. 71% said they didn't enjoy the experience. 29% said they did. So somebody tell me why you didn't enjoy it. Jamil said the thing is we come together on issues that doesn't matter. We always fight and everybody else fight. I agree and I disagree. I mean, it's things that are concerning everybody that we need to be concerned about. You got billionaires taking over, dictating things. I mean, it's like if you don't got the money, you're not a billionaire, a millionaire. I mean, like they don't start controlling our lives, control our livelihood. So we need to stand up in that right, but I understand too that a lot of these things that's going on that we don't really, I ain't gonna say it don't affect us, but it's things bigger that affect us that we need to be focusing on than sticking our nose in some other stuff. We need to take care of, you know. But that's gonna be for another live. Just gonna keep this focus on the Super Bowl. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I love the game. I mean, just Jalen Hurts a good guy. AJ Brown a great guy. Happy for them. Saquon Barkley is a good stand-up guy. Glad he won. I mean, you made sacrifices on your rushing yards in the seasons for this experience, and you got it. It paid off. You could have played the Giants. The Giants could have been low down and tried to hurt you. You could have got hurt. You may have not been in this situation. So, just happy. It was a good game. I rooted for the Eagles to win. They won. Lamar, he didn't go up there with a minstrel show. You know, he came up with some really dope concepts and very artistic and, thought provoking. You know, Super Bowl they're gonna be talked about for years. Not just like the Usher concert, Usher Super Bowl. It was good, but nobody gonna talk about Usher, you know. But they're gonna be talking about Kendrick, and whether you agree or disagree. So he got some new fans, you know. So I think Drake gonna sue the NFL, and Drake gonna sue Kendrick, but I think he gonna focus more on the NFL because the NFL got some big dollars, and they probably gonna settle. But I don't think that. I'm sure the NFL covered themselves. They probably, because they knew what he was gonna say. They could have easily told him just don't perform the song, and that could have been it. Or don't do a verse, you can do the chorus. But I'm sure they're gonna be okay. But Jay Z and the NFL, they got lawyers, and so they're gonna be good. See how Jay Z got out of his little situation. So, all right. Hope y'all have a blessed day. We'll be checking in with y'all via live stream. So tune in. We'll talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Just send me an email or a message or a comment. Let me know what you want to talk about, and we can talk politics, Mississippi. We can talk about whatever. Just trying to touch base with y'all, show love. You know, get some real talk when you tune in here. So, all right. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Peace.